Quizlet is an online source where students and teachers are able to make virtual flashcards and learn the information in a fun and creative way. It allows a teacher to display the knowledge needed to know by the students and allows the students to learn the information in a format that best suits themselves and their own personal learning needs. Three of the best advantages as to why Quizlet is such an educational asset in the classroom is that it is free and easy to access. Teachers are able to easily create a flashcard set for their whole class. And lastly, students are engaged in learning the content as Quizlet offers flashcards, games, and quizzes to keep the student interactively learning.
Hi guys, I'm Rachel Ferguson. Today my technology tool is called Cohort. Cohort is an interactive game-based classroom response system. So what this does is it allows teachers a chance to engage their students, and by doing this you can test the knowledge and the skills of their students. So once you make an account, which is free, you just click there and you just follow the instructions. It's gonna lead you to a page like this. So you can have three different options that Cohort gives you. You can either create a quiz for your students, a discussion for your students, or a survey. So I am logged in as a facilitator, as a teacher, but you can also log in and create an account as a student. So you are seeing my view from a teacher point of view. So I've already made a quiz, a discussion, and a survey. So I'll take you to the things I've already made. You just go up here to the top left corner and you click My Cahoots. So the first thing I'll start with is a regular question I made. So you can click it and go to Edit. Just kind of show you how to make it. And you just click the edit button right over here to the right, and you just kind of fill in the blanks. Like right now this topic is over multiplication. So my question is, what is 3 times 5? So this is going to give students a 20-second time limit to answer the question. And you can also include a picture or a video to help them understand, and then you can put in your answer options down here at the bottom. So that's how you create a question. It's really, really simple. I've created 2. So I can play it and have the student themselves do it. We'll click preview it. And so to the right, this is what a student would see on their tablet, phone, iPad, anything. So you're going to click player versus player, or you can click team mode and work as a team. And yes, we're ready to join. So it's going to give you a PIN code, and so you type it in, 958994. That's what the student would do. And we'll just put student 1 for the nickname. And so the teacher will click start once all the students have logged in. So there's 2 questions. So what is 3 times 5? This will pop up on the computer screen or the projector, whatever the student has going. So 3 times 5, the student will see this on the screen, and then they'll see this on their phone. So they'll know that the red one is the correct answer. So they'll click that. And then you'll click next to go to the next question. So the next question is, what is 5 times 3? The student will hopefully choose the correct answer, 5 times 3. And you click next. And that's the end of it. So anyway, that's what the question is. You can also do the survey one if it loads. So I made a survey for history. So the same thing, you can edit it, make it however you want it, fill out the question and put the answers. So we can click preview once again. Do classic. And here's the new PIN code. So it's really, really simple, really easy for the students to log in. So there's just one question. This is for 3rd grade history. And it's, on what date was America born? So they'll see that on the screen. And so they'll have to choose which one's the correct answer. Well, obviously, this one's the correct answer. So they'll click this. And so at the end, you can see which one has the highest one out of all the students. So it kind of helps you to see what, how your students are in their learning. So we can click back. And last but not least, the discussion question. Once again, you click it, and we'll do preview so you can see the student's point of view too. Classic. And we'll just wait till it gives the PIN number. So it's going to be so basically for the discussion, you can put the question whatever you want. You can make it a discussion for what you're going over in literature or whatever. But my question specifically is, what is one thing you had difficulty learning today? So this itself, you can see what a student is having problems with. So if most of your students had problems in the math area, then you know that you might need to go back and review that area. If the lesser topic is English, then you'll know that, you know, you've covered that pretty well and you can move on. So those are the 3 things that Kahoot allows you to do. This is available for student and teacher, obviously, of all grade levels. And the 3 benefits of using this video is 1, it's easy to use and highly engaging because it's fun, interactive. It makes quizzes less boring and more fun, if you will. Number 2 is it's easy to evaluate students and where they stand in their knowledge. So you can know, like for the discussion question, you can know, okay, they're doing well in math, but they're struggling in this area. So it's easy to evaluate students, especially if they put their names. You can know who's struggling with what. And number 3, students can take control of their own learning because I done it from a teacher point of view, but you can also have students make their own quizzes, and this helps them memorize concepts and they build up their own knowledge and they just kind of take ownership of what they're learning. Kahoot is a really fun, interactive program that can help both the students and the teachers. Thank y'all.
Hey y'all, I'm Kaylee. For my technology video, I decided to do abcmouse.com. It's a great tool for kids that are about pre-K to 2nd grade, and I'm hoping to teach kindergarten in the future, so it's going to be a really good tool for even myself to use. People that can use ABC Mouse, parents, teachers, kids, it's great for everyone. A few benefits of it are if a teacher needs one-on-one time with one student, she can send all the other kids to go play on ABC Mouse, still have some educational stuff going on while she gets time to work with this one student. Kids can use it by themselves where it's just a fun thing to play, but they're still getting some educational information even while they're having fun. Parents can see the progress that their kids make. There's a section on here where you can go have a little password put in where just you can see the progress your kids are making, and if they're struggling in something, teachers can also put notes in there, so it's a really good communication tool between teachers and parents. Using ABC Mouse also teaches kids how to use computers, which in this day and age is a really, really important aspect. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of show you a little bit about ABC Mouse real quick. So this is just the home page. You can go to Classroom, where there's all these different kinds of things. There's little lessons here, different activities. I'm just going to go to Reading and Writing. And you can go to Art if your kid are artsy and click on this little Paint by Words. And all the colors are different words. So you can just kind of click on this and fill that in, and it kind of just gets kids to recognize words and colors and all different kinds of things. As they fill it in, it'll tell them the word and stuff. If we go back here, this is where parents can kind of go to get all that information about how their kid is doing. And this is the map, which just kind of shows everything about abcmouse.com. Another really cool thing is that there is an app for the phone, so kids can use it on the go when they're at a restaurant, anything like that. So yeah, thank you.
The technology piece I chose is a website called Khan Academy. It provides instructional videos that include practice exercises in the subjects math, science, computer programming, history, art history, and economics. One of the great things about Khan Academy is that it is completely free and you don't have to sign up or make an account to watch the instructional videos or complete the practices. So if I was a student and I wanted to just go ahead and jump right into the videos without creating an account, as you can see here, I push the subjects tab, and here are all the subjects that I mentioned earlier, including test prep and college admissions. Khan Academy used to only be for students, but since it has expanded, teachers and parents may now create their accounts, and so it can be used in a classroom setting, and it can be used at any home. I'm going to show you the teacher's account that I created. It is linked to the student account, so I'll show you the student account, and the parent account is the exact same as the teacher account. The only difference between the parent account and the teacher account is that a parent can have access just to their student's account, so their child. So here is the page where the classes are. So the teacher can have this class, which is, I called it Becoming a Teacher, or she or he can add more classes. So the subject that I chose when I was signing up was math. So as you can see, it says the world of math. And as I was signing up for math, I also chose the math grade level I was teaching. So this is the class code, as you can see right here, that you can provide to the students, and that way they can plug it into their account and hook up to your account. You can also provide them with your email. Either way works. So this is the tab called Manage Your Students. This is where you can see all of your students' profiles. It doesn't matter which class they are in. So all you would do is click the student profile right here, and here is the student's profile. As you can see, the student can earn badges right here, and once they earn a certain amount of the badge, they'll get a giant badge, and it kind of just makes the education more fun and more engaging. And here are the badges that they can earn. They can look at them. And here's the student's progress. So the student is able to access this on their account as well. Everything that I'm showing you, they can access. But this is from the teacher's point of view. So I can see how the student's doing. I can see what videos they're watching and how long they watched it for. As you can see, this person only watched it for 13 seconds. I can see which activity they are working on and their level they're doing, and how well they're doing on the practices that are provided. And this is their focus. It's just, I've been clicking random videos. So right here, I watched the instructional video for cell division and slopes. The discussion, this is where they can comment on the videos, they can answer other people's questions on the videos, they can ask their own questions too. And projects is a tab where the teacher would put a project up online and the students could go and view it. Normally in the student profile as well, there is another tab that usually is right here, and it normally says coaches. This is where the student is able to add and remove coaches, and it is also where they are able to type in the class code and the parent email if they are linking their account with their parents. So I'm going to go back to my students. So all I did was click your students. So this is the scale progress tab, and as you can see here, this is just the topic area videos that I chose, and the student progress tab is a view of how my class is doing as a whole. So this is how everybody would be graphed. And then to make it more interesting, they even allow the teachers and parents to have their own profile. So as you can see here, I can earn my own badges and get giant badges as well. And I guess to kind of see where the students are. So next I'm going to show you the subjects tab. So if I didn't have an account, or if I had an account, this is available to me. I'm going to click calculus. So there's the calculus. I'm clicking on a topic, and then I'm going to click on a video section. And I don't have to start at the first one. I can skip ahead, but if I wanted to earn the badges, I could watch the whole video.
Let's take the derivative with respect to x of x to the n plus 1th power over n plus 1.
And of course, these are YouTube-based videos, so you can pause it, you can play it, you can rewind it, and you can fast forward it. It also comes with captions already on for those students who like to read along with what the reader or teacher is saying, and you can also take them off in case you don't like the captions. And if you scroll down, you can see the questions that have been asked, and if you wanted to look at the answers, you could just click answers, and this is how people solved it, of course. In case you just didn't understand his video, but most of his videos go really in depth of the topic that he is talking about. And then to make sure that you're fully understanding what the video was talking about, you can try the practices. So you can just click it, check answer, I got it wrong, and I got it right, yay. So it's kind of great because if you just don't happen to have paper around you, you can just use the scratch pad that is provided. And those are the videos. Also, if you don't have an account, the only thing that is not so good is you won't be able to resume play. So I have an account, and if I exit out of Khan Academy, I can pick up back where I left off if I was watching a video. So that's a great thing if you make an account, but you don't have to. But if you did, I mean, it's free. So one of the last great things about Khan Academy is that it can translate into 36 or more different languages. So this is great for those students who maybe have a hard time reading English, and it also works in hand for the parents at home who have an account. They can translate it to the language that they most frequently speak. So Khan Academy is a great website overall because it's for parents, it's for teachers, it's for students, it's free, and it is internationally involved. And that is Khan Academy.
Starfall.com, a publicly supported charity.
The app that I'm using today is Starfall.com. This app can be used for children of all ages to learn their ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, shapes, and colors. The child will be able to identify capital letters and lowercase letters.
A. Goodbye.
Their 1, 2, 3s by counting to 1 to 20 or 1 to 100. Sometimes even playing fun little games along the way.
How many leaves are there to feed this koala?
1, 2, 3. The kid can count so that they can understand counting along to help the friendly koala.
3, 2, 1, 0.
The child will also have very easy access to learning shapes and patterns.
Choose a pathway for your maze. Click on the repeating pattern,
Circle. Square.
to get through the maze.
Goodbye.
Your child can also have the fun time of learning their colors, not just simply by coloring, but by interactive visuals.
Red.
Starfall.com has all these materials that makes learning fun. It makes it interactive for the child.
Hi, Amber here, and today I'm going to be talking about an information police site called Fact Monster. In my opinion, Fact Monster is going to be great for elementary to middle school students, but can be used by teachers and also parents. Now, let me show you the site. Fact Monster has a dictionary, encyclopedia, thesaurus, almanac, atlas, and timelines, along with state trivia and information, ideas for science projects, a collection of educational videos, and a homework center, all great benefits for the student. One of the best features of this site is the homework center. Let's say I was a student that was having problems understanding what a reciprocal fraction is. We'd simply come over here to the homework tab, scroll down to mathematics, since reciprocal fractions are mathematics, click on factors and fractions, and then as we scroll down to the fractions, we'll find reciprocal fractions. Here we are shown how to find the reciprocal fraction and examples of it, and other fun facts about reciprocal fractions, like the product of a fraction and its reciprocal is always 1. As we scroll down, it also gives us when we are most likely to use reciprocals, which is, in this case, dividing fractions. The homework center is beneficial to not only the student but also the parent, because if a parent is assisting their student with their homework and they get stuck, they will be able to help their kids by going to this website and picking through any sort of issue that they're having with their homework and solve the problem together. Another benefit to this website is that teachers can almost personalize homework. Like if a student is having trouble understanding what an adjective is, the teacher can notify the parent and request the student take some time to look over what exactly an adjective is on the website with the parent at home. It's as easy as going to the Language and Arts tab, going down to Grammar and Spelling, and then clicking over here on Adjectives. Now once we hit this, it's going to show you examples of what the adjective is. See here, orange and round are in bold, and then tells you about different types of adjectives. Another benefit of using Fact Monster are the games that it offers to keep students engaged in learning. I personally love Hangman because it offers a variety of topics for the student to choose from. Like if I were a history teacher, I would have the students go to history and pick one of the many different topics that they can choose. Here I'm going to use US presidents as an example. For instance, you would go through and try to solve the puzzle like it was an actual game of Hangman, keeping in mind that these are, presidents. Not everyone knows all of the presidents, which is fine. But after a game is over, it tells you, it gives you a link so that you can learn more about each person. Here it's Benjamin Harrison. So as a teacher, I would tell them to click on the link and write down 5 fun facts that they found out about that president, and then have them bring it to class the next day. With this easy-to-use website, teachers can offer alternative fun homework options, students will stay engaged in learning, and parents will actually be able to help their kids with their homework again. And this website makes learning enjoyable as well as fun. Thank you very much for your attention.